Oops. It's a space. There we go. Go ahead and get set up. This was also in that bundle, the racial injustice and equality one. Let me turn the music off so we can all hear it. Alright. Subtitles on.
Hear the song of gentle morning for the
Turn that on too.
lost and lonesome bride.
Actually, no, let's leave that off.
A pleasant evening, no? A pleasant evening, no?
Flowers hide.
Okay. Okay. We'll figure this out. New campaign. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn that on. Space. So it's Pyre. I've never played it. It's a super giant game. I have been told that it is very good, so we're gonna go and check it out. So far, I have Supergiant's 4 big games. Hades, which I've been playing for a while. I still haven't beat it yet. This, Bastion, and Transistor. So I think maybe we'll play through Bastion and Transistor after this. So we'll see. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now, as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. The downside, vast purgatory into which the Commonwealth casted convicts and its enemies. None have known to return from the forsaken land. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. See? Right on schedule. What'd I tell you? I like their faces, especially this one. This one looks cool. You told us we would find someone alive. Someday. I said we'd find someone alive. Someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. Now you see, now you know I see you frowning underneath that mask. That's a cool one too. This one's not terrible, but he looks like a dinosaur. Looks like he's breathing. The mask wonders presume you are male. Yeah, we'll go with that. It seems he still is. So it's cool that you can change your pronouns and that's how you do it. Then stand aside. I shall send him to a better place. He's a he? Can you just tell? Can you people just tell? Hang on. The marking on his rags. I think he's one of them. But look at him. He is beyond our help, and we are beyond his. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed. The day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood. I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal nothings here. You are parched and he gives you a drink. You ache and he binds your wounds. You hunger and he gives you food. Little by little it helps. There. Turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hedwyn. Now come on. Hedwyn. He is one of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life in the downside. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to the old black wagon, nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through Alabaster streets. Commonwealth, a proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups, founded on principles of mercy and kinship, whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. Edwin beckons you to enter the black wagon. Cool. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. She loosens the clasps on her mask. Oh, those horns are hers. It's not part of the mask. Oh, that's cool. You can call me Jadriel. Jadariel. Yeah, Jadariel. Sure. He's the most imposing of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. And as for myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Jadariel soon assists him. Ow! It's a dog! That is to say, you may regard me by my name of Rookie Greentail. Rookie Greentail is the smallest yet loudest of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you, sidelong as she speaks. Can you do it? Hope so. I haven't asked him yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, chum. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? Yes, if you're a reader, someone who can derive meaning from text. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. You can read. You confirm their suspicions. There's no use trying to hide it now. Well then, glory days. Because it just so happens my associates and I, we got ourselves some nice material for someone just like you. Reader. You still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of these books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, friend. The extras indicate the books in their possession. Let's have a look. Strange book. So we'll do this one. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes, bound in materials you do not recognize. Oh boy. Forward. A formal welcome, undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we. The 8 who wrote the Book of Rights. That you possess it and the capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Cool. Now I can actually read it. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming and glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of the 8. Of 8, as a line as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the remnants of the rites, bearing this book. Oblige the voices that tell you more. That tells you more. Okay. The book describes the complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. Okay. The words swim through your head as Hedwyn gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? Then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. Do I get to have a cool mask too?
Pyre! Dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge?
Yes.
So soon after your sentence into exile.
Man, we're gonna die
'Tis
anyways.
true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rites, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible.
Well, you gave me a
Yet, by
bow.
the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It worked. So it is true. Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go? He should be out there still, for now. We have to put our faith in him. He could abandon us. He won't. You look upon the three of them from beyond, as Hedwyn then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us, but first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus on your mental faculties to do as Hedwyn asked.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh.
Use left click to approach the orb.
Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one. Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exile Edwin has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours. The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you.
Okay.
Cast your aura like a stone. Correctly done. Again. Just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura, then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength. Not quite. Into the flames. Thus sails the orb into the waiting.
So I gotta be running. Or I gotta be moving. Edwin has returned.
Now snuff out the adversary's pyre whilst yours yet burns. Now then. 'Tis taken.
Oh no.
Shameful outcome. Your fire weakens. An opportunity. So it is.
Alright.
Another banishment. with them. Jodariel doused the adversary's
Jodariel.
The right
We
is
did it.
complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand.
So we have to play basketball.
Or do you? This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you,
I guess it would be more
never
like
listen.
football or rugby. Rugby, I guess. Because we can pass it around and beat the crap out of people. Alright. Yeah, just picking him up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars or what? Supposedly. Reader, come. Let us regard the night. Jodariel leads you outside, where a clear night sky awaits. Now, show us, before the howlers catch our scent. Where shall the rites commence? Rites, an ancient trial, an ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. Gaze into the stars. Seek out our destination. What is that? That looks cool. 200 leagues due east. The Ridge of Goal. According to the stars, the next question comes here. The fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Golathanian yet loom over those living in its shadow. Great. And we're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. Should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Then we best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Jodariel turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray you make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you aboard, chum. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rights are the key. It's a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles wait you in the wagon. So we're going to join them. This is really pretty. Downside Prairie. Arrive in Downside Prairie. One of the Downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north. Where the road ahead is fort. There's a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate hold up on Hollow I've got to pay a visit to besides. Spy on your associate. You best head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. Southern part of the Ridge of Goal, the pocket of Hot Springs. You get stuck in a bog while we're at it? Dispute carries on as Headwood listens for a while. What if the reader settled this? He marks the way. We get there. We get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing him along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. You may not choose the route. Okay, so Ruki knows someone who owes him. And Jodariel thinks she can find rare flora here. Let's go here. Dariel offers to show you around Blooming Pool. After she notices you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagon, soon something catches her eye. Observe. This shall pay for half our trip. We found a black bloom. It's quite valuable. We sold a slug market. Blossoms at specific times. While bitter at first, a taste of a black bloom makes the pain go away. Goddamn Drugs. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gold. The others ask you to assist with making preparation for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Go in here. Speak with her. Reader, Greentail here was just complaining how you opted not take us up to Hollowroot. What? And by our anti-second guessing pact? Nah, I was only saying how our chum's gonna have to keep on making the tough calls. Besides, just making sure we got something to pawn off at the slug market we find. And we have. But let us focus on the task at hand. We have reached our destination. Now, much left to prepare before tonight. Two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Retail's family portrait. Let's read the book. The First Exile, in the words of Golathinian, the Master General. You know perhaps the thrice cursed name, Basolium Mur, the Emperor of Sar. The First Exile, my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet, we found in Solium Mur a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit. A man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named all of us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights.